In 1998, I left the UK and set out for Amsterdam. Having visited several times, I was captivated by the laid-back lifestyle of the Dutch and the relaxed laws regarding certain substances. These experiences left me yearning for more than just my mundane job at a bank in Bristol. I was inspired by a friend's older brother who had managed to find work in Holland, save up and then travel through Asia. With no clear direction for my future, I knew that immersing myself in new cultures and experiences might provide the answers I was seeking. So at 19 I took the leap and moved permanently from the UK to Holland. Now at 45, I have a deep love and strong affiliation with Holland and the Netherlands, having explored many other countries along the way. I've returned numerous times, but this time I'm taking on a new challenge, cycling around 400 kilometres, revisiting the places where I once lived and discovering new ones along the way. As I embark on this journey, I look forward to seeing how much has changed and reminiscing about the days from 1998 to 2002 when I first embraced the Dutch way of life.
So I got through Bristol Airport relatively quick. It was unbelievably quick. I'm actually probably about 2.5 hours before my flight. As I was walking through, I was remembering the times when I used to take a coach, National Express coach from Bristol Airport for probably about 30 quid, stopping off in Victoria, and then knowing that we had a long journey, probably about a 10-hour journey to Holland from Victoria coach station, getting absolutely drunk. It was those days you were actually able still to drink on coaches, so we took a load of alcohol with us, passed that on the coach. I remember one time waking up in Belgium, in Brussels, and walking out of the train station thinking, where the hell am I, with a banging headache, and then getting back onto the coach and getting to Amsterdam for about the early morning, 9-10 o'clock in the morning. And how arduous that was. I don't think I could do it now, but definitely in those days it was a hell of a journey. And then now, for less than 100 quid, you can just, I'm not saying you couldn't then, but it's so easy just to get through the airport nowadays. It was just like drop your bag off, put it through, and yeah, you're out the other side. Security is a doddle. Yeah, it's so easy, too easy in fact. So I've just got to remember not to rush and try and get here early, because you're just going to go straight through. And, I got my deep state coffee. It must be something subliminal, that lady there. She's quite hypnotic. Just felt drawn to it. I paid £5.20 for a coffee, which is insane. Especially because I don't drink coffee anymore. But there you go. Anyway, got a long journey ahead. Or have we? We haven't really. It's just a bit of a wait, hour flight, and we're in Amsterdam. Woo! See you there. Okay, that's one major difference. It just took me about an hour to get through customs, because we're not part of the EU anymore. And my black passport, it's very progressive, isn't the same as EU. So massive queue, because we're put in the same category as everyone else, so we're not part of the EU anymore. So I was going to stop at Schiphol and do a bit of a tour, but what I'm going to do is just grab my ticket, shoot on a train and get to Amsterdam, because I need to pick up a bike. So let's start from there. And just the good news is I've got my baggage, which means I can now just leave Schiphol. So I'm just going to go and catch a train. Show you how sus the Dutch have got it. You come straight off the plane into the airport, and then you've got a major train station waiting for you to take you straight to Amsterdam. Amazing. Right, finally made it to Central Station. On the other side, I'm going to go pick up my bike from Max Bikes, or Mac Bikes. I just wanted to tell a quick story. Well, I had a friend, a good friend of mine, Jaime Gonzalez from Spain. He came over to Amsterdam when he was 16 because he ran away because he didn't want to join the army. And yeah, he wanted to tell us at Schiphol, because he always told me when he first arrived, he got to Schiphol and walked outside thinking that he was in Amsterdam and started asking everyone where the coffee shops were. It always tickled me. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm on the other side of Central Station at the moment, the riverside. I'm a bit confused because there's about 4 or 5 different depots now for Mac bikes, which has grown exponentially since last time I used them, because they only had one shop last time, I'm sure. But hopefully I can go to any one and get the bike I reserved. So every time I get goosebumps walking out of Central Station, it's just, I don't know what it is. I also feel instantly relaxed. It's such a different vibe here than in the UK. It's a lot slower. Really busy in Amsterdam. You don't get that static you get in the UK when you visit London or Bristol. Or even Bath now. Bath, you get that stinking static. I find that electrical energy where it just doesn't exist in Amsterdam. I do feel like, which is odd because it's almost like I'm feeling more grounded here, but it was built on water. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm just about to, I've been redirected to another place to go and get my bike, so I should be there in a bit. Okay, see you soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one question, which
It will be Wednesday next week. Okay. It might be around 11, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is the first change. So this used to be called Bob's Youth Hostel, and this was where our adventures began. We stayed here the first time we moved to Amsterdam permanently. But now it's not even called Bob's Youth Hostel, it's called Explore Hostel. I'm just gonna make sure that they're okay me filming inside. So it's changed a lot. I'm going to try and dig up some more videos of Bob's because it's completely changed. Before it was a bit like very much more down and dirty, and we used to sit and play shithead here on many occasions, having a few beers. But here it's really clean, and it's turned into a completely new experience. And I always remember the first time I came down these steps when we first moved here. There was a Sorry, I'm just gonna turn the camera around. So there was a guy that got me just before I went into the youth hostel looking for my friends, because I was the last one out here who joined. And he came up the steps and he said, "What's your name?" I said, "Paul," and he goes, "Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm Monkey Man." And then he handed me a paraphernalia, and I forgot what I was doing for the rest of the day. And that was my first experience of Amsterdam when I first moved here, was these famous steps where I met Monkey Man for the first time. I'm sat in a coffee shop called Praxis, where for my 19th birthday I bought some paraphernalia, sat here for about an hour and then didn't move all day because I was too paranoid about walking down the stairs. So places like this, I do be a bit careful and not film anyone, because there's things going on that people might not want to be recorded for. But yeah, it's not what I remember. I remember it having a glass floor. That's what I thought in my mind, and I couldn't walk down the stairs because I was so paranoid. So my 19th birthday I spent here in this coffee shop, and then I went to bed not long after. After 26 years, I've come back. Strictly just coffee this time. Where I am now is an area called bustling. When I first came to Amsterdam, the first job I had was collecting rubbish as a road sweeper, and we basically spent hours in these districts of Amsterdam cleaning up the rubbish. The first day on the job, for about 2 hours we were frantically told to pick up rubbish as fast as we could and put it in fill up this truck. And after filling up the truck, after about 2 hours, so about 11-12 o'clock, we pulled up at a lay-by, and the driver sparked up a big fat one, and I said, "Well, what are we doing now?" And he said, "No, we are working."